Hey everyone, Davu here from Davu Retro Gaming. We're closing out the year, but the gaming news hasn't slowed down at all. From end of year updates and surprise drops to preservation concerns and what's coming in 2026. Here's what you need to know from December 10th to now. Let's get into it. First up, December has been all about end of year updates. Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam have all pushed final 2025 system updates focused on stability, performance, and quality of life improvements rather than flashy features. This includes faster UI navigation, better library sorting, and improved cloud save reliability. Why this matters for retro gamers? These quiet updates actually help older games the most. Backward compatible titles, digital libraries, and emulation adjacent features benefit when platforms stay stable. It's not exciting, but it's important. More games quietly disappear from digital stores. December also brought more silent listings, especially older licensed titles. Several racing, sports, and music-heavy games have either been removed or flagged for removal due to expired licenses. No big announcements, no countdown timers, just gone. This keeps reinforcing a pattern we've talked about a lot on this channel. If a game relies on licensed music, cars, or brands, its shelf life is limited. Reminder, if there's DLC or an older game you've been on the fence about, grab it while you can. Waiting actually doesn't pay off anymore. Free holiday sales drive retro backlog gaming. Holiday sales wrapped up strong across Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and GOG, and interestingly, older games dominated a lot of the charts. Classic franchises, remasters, and retro collections sold extremely well this year. People weren't just buying the newest releases, they were clearing backlogs and revisiting favorites. That tells us something important. Gamers still value complete experiences, games they can finish, games that respect their time. That's something retro titles do really well. 4. Developers talk more about preservation, but action is still low. In interviews and end-of-year retrospectives, more developers and publishers openly acknowledged game preservation as an issue, especially around DRM, licensing, and server shutdowns. That's progress, but talk is cheap. We're still seeing online-only games shut down, still seeing single-player titles tied to servers, still seeing games vanish instead of being archived. Bottom line, until companies commit to offline modes, DRM-free options, or proper end-of-life plans, preservation will continue to fall on players and communities. 5. 2026 is already casting a long shadow. Even though we're wrapping up 2025, a lot of the conversation has already shifted to 2026. Big franchises, long-delayed projects, and next-gen upgrades are dominating the roadmap, which means older games may get pushed even further into the background. But history tells us something interesting. When hype cycles stretch too long, people go backward. They replay classics, they discover games they skipped, they build collections. That's where the retro gaming thrives. Closing thoughts. So to sum it up, December was quieter but meaningful. More proof that digital access isn't permanent. Retro and older games had a strong holiday showing. Preservation is being talked about, but still not protected. Question for you, what game did you end up playing most this month? Something new or something older you came back to? And is there a game you grabbed this December because you were afraid it might disappear? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this update, hit like, subscribe if you're new, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and as always, game on.